What's up, everybody? Welcome to Them Wrestling Guys. This is me, Sean, and Matt, and we're here for another 60-second squash. But first, I'm going to open this. Bro kick. Bro kick. Bro kick. All right, let's get to it. Hey, hold on. You play this game? There's the code. If you can scan it. Can you scan it? Can you scan it? I don't give a shit.
You guys are doing Crown Jewel 60 seconds tomorrow.
Oh, Crown Jewel 60-second squash tomorrow. Go ahead.
Oh, let's just go from the worst to the best. Mansoor, Cesaro. Let's just put the local guy on the card. Really, who gives a damn about that match? I don't. Cesaro, in my eyes, should win that match, but they probably won't let him.
Is that the guy who won the Rumble last time?
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever. Next match.
Tag Team Turmoil. 9 teams. New Day, Viking Raiders, Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, Hawkins and Ryder, the OC, Ziggler and Rude, and the B Team. Honestly,
B team.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Probably the Viking Raiders if they want to keep their momentum going. The last thing I don't want to see, or last thing I do want to see, is Viking Raiders and the Revival come down to the end. If you're going to do Survivor Series and you're going to do Raw versus SmackDown again, then don't put them against each other. Keep those two teams separate, but it's probably going to be Viking Raiders, I would imagine.
Yeah, there's some interesting teams in here, and then a few I don't really care about. Obviously, I love Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Like, those are my dudes, the Major Bros. Love them, but they're probably not going to win, let's be honest. Love the Revival. I mean, I don't see anybody but Viking Raiders winning this, so let's just say that it's going to be the Viking Raiders, probably in a landslide.
Yep. Another way to do a multi-person match on this card and just get people on it is that 20-man battle royal for the United States Championship to face AJ Styles later that night. I would say they would go with Carrillo, they just had him get defeated by Styles, so I don't get the point of having.
Who's in the Rumble?
Honestly, I can pull up the list, but it wasn't too many people that stood out to me. I would have went with him up until Monday Night Raw.
Because there's 20 people, but is there anybody that deserves a push on that list, or is it all just a bunch of B-team players?
You got one of the Singh brothers. You got Mojo Rawley, Eric Rowan, R-Truth, Sin Cara, the Brian Kendrick, Titus O'Neil, Tony Nese, Akira Tozawa, Shelton Benjamin, Apollo Crews, Buddy Murphy, Andrade.
Ooh, Andrade.
Him and Styles have been in the ring together.
Ooh.
Drake Maverick, Eric Young, Luke Harper, Cedric Alexander. Better not be Cedric. Heath Slater, Carrillo, and No Way Jose.
Oh. Last three, I think. Buddy Murphy, Andrade, and Humberto. That's the last three for me. Maybe Humberto wins. It's possible.
I don't know. He's been in the ring with Styles. We've seen Andrade and Styles. Give us Buddy.
I like Buddy Murphy. I hope Buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna fold for Buddy. But those are my last three in the ring at the end of the match.
Whoever wins, I don't see Styles dropping it though. I still don't see it happening.
I mean, I forgot he had the title, to be honest with you. So.
Well, it's because his reign hasn't. And it's nothing against Styles, but his reign hasn't been impressive.
No. Especially
who you're putting him in the ring with. History making. First women's match in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia just announced today. Lacey Evans, Natalya. I do agree with Natalya's decision to choose her. She's been in the company a lot longer than most of the women on this card. And yes, they will have to wear full bodysuits. That has been confirmed.
Wah, wah.
Lacey Evans.
Could have picked two better women.
Why not make it a title match?
Lacey Evans is going to have to wear a full bodysuit. Like, Natalya already does that. But Lacey Evans is going to have to wear a full bodysuit. It's weird.
I can't even believe they wouldn't do a title match though for the first match in Saudi Arabia.
That's weird. I don't like that. Maybe the other girls didn't want to do it.
Yeah, a lot of people do protest the events in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this event. In case you didn't notice, I'm not very excited about it.
Hell, even CM Punk recently said he would never do a Saudi Arabia show if he ever went back. To me, it doesn't matter who wins this. It's just about them trying to make history and push the women's revolution that much more. Braun Strowman, Tyson Fury. We've spoke about this earlier on a video before. We're not fans of these, combat sports, athletes coming, crossing over. We've seen it with Floyd Mayweather. We're getting it with Tyson Fury. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually just goes into a no contest to not make either man look weak, even though they did let Floyd Mayweather beat Big Show on the grandest stage of them all over 10 years ago. So who knows? I've seen crazier stuff happen.
I feel like Braun Strowman has been looked weak a lot on these overseas events. Most of the times, like he doesn't win when he's in a title match. I don't think he's gonna win this. I think Fury's gonna knock him out somehow. We'll see.
Hogan, Flair, or Team Hogan versus Team Flair. I'm excited for the match just with how many people are in it. Maybe we can get one-on-one matchups throughout the match that we haven't seen or would be interesting. I mean, what do we have? We've got...
Is this an elimination?
No, it's one fall. So, and I think it's a good thing to protect certain people. Because, obviously with who do you got for Team Flair? And I feel bad. I feel like I should know this going into it. We've got Lashley, the Intercontinental Champion Nakamura. We've got Randy Orton. We've got Drew McIntyre. Oh, and we've got King Corbin. And then Hogan is...
Ricochet.
Shorty Gable.
Shorty G.
Rusev. Roman Reigns.
Is it Buddy Murphy?
Nope. He's in the Battle Royal.
But isn't he both?
I feel so bad that I don't know.
I don't feel bad because it's stupid.
Shorty Gable, Roman Reigns, Ricochet. Who else did I say?
Seth Rollins. Oh, wait.
No, he was replaced by Roman. Oh, man, I feel bad. Rusev. Oh, and Ali.
Oh, Mustafa Ali.
I can see...
Ali's going to get the pin.
You think it's going to be a repeat of Monday Night Raw?
Yep. Because this event's trash. They don't care about anything. It's not... Nothing that happens is going to be what they care, what the fans everywhere else thinks.
This is all about them trying to push it into an actual money. MMA or boxing event.
Last time they did this, they wanted Hogan there, and they told him they couldn't do it, and now Hogan's there.
Yeah.
So and they got Flair, and then Flair's going to an AEW event.
He's gonna be on Jericho's cruise.
I wonder how Vince feels about that.
Oh man.
I don't think he gives a shit.
Well, I mean, they practically, and this will go into our next match, they did weigh-ins today.
Yeah.
They did weigh-ins, trying to, make this, a legitimate, MMA event, boxing event. Cain Velasquez, Brock Lesnar, WWE Championship. I'm hoping, no disrespect towards Cain Velasquez, because I watched this guy in UFC. Guy's one of the best heavyweight champions. He's a friggin' monster. He legit beat Brock's ass in the UFC. But... You've been wrestling for how long? They're putting him in a WWE Championship match because they want to make this something big. I get it.
Isn't he hurt?
It's like business. It's the aspect of business over wrestling. We've seen it with Ronda Rousey coming in and just being pushed right to the top.
She was great.
But she did a great job. I'm not taking anything away from her. But it's these people that are just getting pushed, and Velasquez getting a title shot. I would hope they will not put the strap on Velasquez.
He's known Shayna Baszler. I love you, Shayna.
I would hope they don't do that. I really honestly hope Lesnar retains, and I hope that they do what they can to get Lesnar to appear more and more and more on these cards. And last but not least, Seth Rollins The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, again, this time the match cannot be stopped for any reason. It is what? Anything goes, right? This is no disqualifications.
So is a Hell in a Cell match, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I don't know. The only thing I could think of is I'm worried that the Fiend is so powerful, he needs this great push, but they're going to let Rollins beat him.
He already beat him.
Yeah, in that steel cage match. Dark match.
2 times.
After Raw.
Twice. Stupid. What are you thinking, WWE? What are you thinking? Seth Rollins even said it himself. The Fiend is the hottest thing they got going right now. But he called the Fiend this month's new flavor. Like he's like this passing thing. People have loved Bray Wyatt for years. And he keeps getting screwed. He keeps getting pushed right to the edge, and then they're just like, here's his legs, and they chop him down. They chop him right down. And it's frankly, it's getting a little annoying, and I'm a huge Rollins fan. For anybody who knows me, I'm a huge Rollins fan, but I'm getting annoyed with the whole situation. If the fans aren't behind him, you can't push him. If you're going to push him, you got to turn him into a heel. Because this superhero bullshit is getting old. It was the same thing with Becky Lynch. It was great when she was the underdog, and then they pushed her right down your throats. It's the same thing that happened to Roman Reigns. It's the same thing that happened with Hulk Hogan. If you push people down someone's throat, they're going to turn against them. And if you don't give them what they want, they're going to turn against you. And guess what? There's 3 other brands right now that are doing better wrestling than you. Your program is lacking seriously on the wrestling side of things. Now, granted, the last couple of Monday nights have been good wrestling-wise, but the stories they're pushing are trash. There's Lashley shit has got to go. I don't agree with them getting death threats, but it's got to go. It's stupid. Nobody wants to see a dude getting cheated on by his wife on national television. Nobody thinks that's cool.
Especially when the world of kayfabe in pro wrestling today is not anywhere.
It's non-existent. Yeah. We know that they're still married and they're not having trouble. We know that.
We know who's together because of social media.
Right.
You don't hide anything. Hell, we even know that Mia Yim and Keith Lee are dating, and they never put them on TV together.
So we, as fans, I feel, are getting upset with translucent storylines that try to make us look stupid. And I don't like it. And WWE's doing a lot of it lately. AEW's doing an amazing job. And they're taking a lot of viewers away from WWE. And that's part of the reason why, is because WWE treats us like idiots. And Vince treats his company like, oh, well, this worked 20 years ago, so it's going to work now. How many times have we seen the cheating storyline? I mean, Edge and Matt Hardy and Lita, that was real life shit going on, right?
That's what made it.
That's what made it so good. That was real life shit. This doesn't even. Rusev doesn't even look upset. he knows.
Goes, I'm still taking her home.
He knows, and the death threats. Like if you're a person giving a death threat to a WWE superstar because of a storyline, that's good shit, you know. That's what Vince would say. That's good shit. That's so you.
And something that I heard Chris Jericho, and we're getting completely off topic with this last match.
I'm starting to rant.
But this is actually a good topic of something that Chris Jericho covered in a recent interview on, I don't know what radio station it was. But he even talked about the thing that sucks with wrestling sometimes is you're given good or bad storylines. And all you can do is go with it, take it, and try to hit it out of the park. Rather it's stupid or it's gold. You do what you can to hit it out of the park. And that's why you can't give the threats to Lashley or Lana. They're taking what was given to them. Hell, Rusev and Lana have been off TV for how long now? I'm sure Rusev's just glad to be back on TV for a guy that's underrated and underappreciated.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to be surprised when people start jumping ship. They said they're going to start releasing people. So go ahead. Go ahead. There's other places waiting for them. And I'm sure that they'll be happier there. Or maybe it'll be the same thing. I don't know. But you got AEW doing a great job right now, pushing their young talent, just like they're supposed to. They got a champion who is weathered and can hold the candle until a young guy like Sammy or Paige are ready to take that gauntlet and run with it. And they're doing a great job with Jericho as the top guy, with a bunch of other guys around him, and one of them including Sammy, who's absolutely amazing in ring.
Yeah,
and I know I'm getting off topic.
Yeah, but we'll go back with pushing then. Pushing the right people. You've been pushing Wyatt. You've been doing a great job with it, but now here's the time where you either figure out, are you guys just going to go bust or actually cash in on this great investment, which is the character of the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Cash in. I would actually like to see them either put the title on the Fiend tomorrow
and have him just throw it back at him.
But if that's the case, either do one of two things. He's the Raw World's champ. Put then Bray on Raw, where we thought he was going to end up in the first place, because Heyman is really behind him and he's behind Aleister. I'd love to see those two together. So then take Rollins and put him on SmackDown, because hey, I got to jump ship. I lost the title. Let me now go over to SmackDown. Or let there be some big trade, I guess. Say, well, oh man, we really want a world champion on Raw, so we'll trade you for Bray Wyatt, because they're trying to make it like a real sports thing now. We'll trade you Bray Wyatt, and in return, we want this then, if we're willing to give up Bray and the world title. Why should we give you the world title when we got both world titles now on SmackDown? I think that's honestly what I would like to see. Do I think it's going to happen? God, I sure as hell hope so. I hope it happens. I do not want to see the Fiend defeated
they've set themselves up. If he loses, they've done this to themselves.
Yes,
they've set themselves up. Unless they think they're gonna go and make him lose and overseas and pretend it never happened.
All I will say, if he loses tomorrow, I will not be any less of a Bray fan. I've been a fan of his since the beginning, and if he gets defeated, that's not on him. That's their poor booking.
It is terrible.
And I'm sure we'll be here in a few days talking about the results and how pissed off we are with this card.
That got away
from us. It sure got away from us.
But that's all right. Updates on that giveaway coming. We're gonna probably draw next Wednesday. I think next Wednesday we'll draw.
Yeah.
And then, guys, only 8 people away from 100 subscribers, and then that's another giveaway.
And that thing will be loaded.
That one will be easier to win. You will literally only have to be a subscriber, I believe.
Here, let's and that's the thing too. I think showing that. I think the problem is that people trying to find people, to enter themselves in. So we're gonna make it easier on this video. Actually, no, I'm sorry. On tomorrow's video, on our next edition of 60-Second Squash, that when we post that video, all you have to do is just post a comment saying who one superstar you want to see come to WWE or NXT. It could be from AEW, it could be from New Japan, it could be from NWA, Impact Wrestling. Just one person you want to see come over to WWE. That's all you have to do to enter, and you need to comment that on the 60-Second Squash video, which we'll try to upload at some point tomorrow.
Also, the ones who have already followed what they need to do to enter the contest, you're already in it.
Yes.
So you don't need to do that unless you feel like you want to do that. But yeah, you guys are already entered in it. So we have right now 5, 6, 7 people, I think, in it. 8, maybe 8. So you got a 1 in 8 chance right now of winning this, and I'm gonna throw in an autograph. I don't know which one yet. I promised it wouldn't be Glacier. So I have a bunch of autographs. So it'll be one of my autographs, and it will be a good one. I'm not gonna cheap you out. So if you guys want to go back to the other video, get somebody to subscribe, you'll be entered. And then for the rest of you, we can enter still. Because we're not going to be you can only enter if you get somebody to subscribe. that's a good idea, and it got us a lot. So we appreciate that. We appreciate all the support. But we're looking to grow huge, and look for hopefully a collaboration coming up soon with Heroes Hideout.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing a collaboration with Javier from J&J Toy Giants. So look out for that. That's coming soon.
Yep. Speaking of Heroes Hideout, just informed to us today, WrestleFest next month. He actually just added Enzo Amore to the roster of people who are going to be there for autographs and photos. So anybody Enzo fan, looking forward to that.
If I had a dime for every time I didn't want to meet Enzo, I'd have 0 dimes!
I wasn't going to yell.
I was. So, yeah. So, Enzo's coming to tomorrow and today. Elite 71s are going in the Heroes Hideout. Today he got Jeff Hardy. Tomorrow I think Adam Cole.
Yeah, don't take all the Adam Coles.
And Drew McIntyre are coming in. So if you're close to Colony and you want those are coming soon.
I think they'll be there around 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yep.
What else? I don't know. I think that's
much.
it.
Like I said, we'll be watching the event tomorrow, which is what this video was originally intended to be. But we get carried away and off topic and off track. But like I said, we'll be watching this. Hopefully we'll get, like I said, our next video uploaded tomorrow, so you can enter in for that a much easier way. And I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna end with this. Sami Zayn. I'm gonna open this guy up, and he does the Helluva Kick.
Oh my god!
And here's the code for anybody that wants it. That's Sami Zayn on the WWE Retro app. If you can scan that, if it's focusing. If it's not, PM me and I will give you the codes. I have a bunch of these codes that I can give you. I'll show you if I can find them real quick. I can't find them. They're in here though. Oh yeah, here's some of them. There's one here. I don't know who this is for, but there you go. Like I said, if you need these, just PM me and I will send you the codes. I don't use them. So
on this edition of Hoarders.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let me just get him on the stand. All right, there we go. I don't know why his legs look so stubby. It's really weird.